Well, good afternoon, everyone. We are live. Give me a wave if you can hear me, or just say something on the comments if you can hear me. My name is Matt, and I am a schools worker for Southampton City Mission in the United Kingdom. And we are, I'd like to welcome you to this afternoon's Thoughts at 3. We are live streaming from our office at Southampton City Mission today. Our basics banks, which we run as an independent Christian charity, are still open during the crisis. And so someone needs to be here at the office in order to coordinate that. And it is my job to do that today, and I'll be back here again on Friday. However, our internet is not great here at the office, so hopefully the quality is okay. Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. We normally go into schools to do Question of Faith RE days and to do assemblies, and we would normally be not doing that this time of year because it is the Easter holidays, but because we have to stay at home or only travel for essential work purposes, which I had to do today, we are still wanting to connect with those people that we would normally see, and so we are streaming our online assemblies daily at 3 p.m. We've called it Thoughts at 3. And today's online assembly, today's Thoughts at 3 will be like the others, like the normal assemblies we would do in school, in that we are going to ask you a question, we are going to tell you a story, we are going to suggest a way that you could respond to that, and we'll say a prayer at the end. Now, I say we, I mean me. I'm on my own here. There's nobody else in the office right now. The Basics Bank van driver is due back soon. Hopefully, I'm not going to get disturbed by him, hopefully. But please do make sure, if you haven't already, to like us on Facebook and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. To hit the notification bell thing if you haven't already. And follow us on Instagram at SEM Schools. I can see that there's people watching already, which is great. Hello to everyone watching. We've got, who have we got today? We've got Ellie tuning in. Hi, Ellie. Nice to see you. We've got Lily again. Lily, I think you've been with us every day so far, so thank you so much for tuning in. And we've got Michelle with us as well. Please do let us know that you are watching and which school that you go to, maybe, or which school you know us from. Let us know your first name, which school you're from. And as well as that, when we do the question, today's question, please pop that in the live chat so that we can show those on the screen. Hello as well to anyone who is watching, maybe not live, but on the catch up. If you're watching at another time more suitable for your family, hello to you too as well. You can respond to us via the comments of the video. So feel free to comment there, even if you can't join in with the live chat. Yesterday, we had some technical problems with crackling on the audio, and we apologize for that. We have uploaded a new video, which is that online assembly that Ellie and Jordan did yesterday, completely redone again. So if you weren't able to watch it properly yesterday because of the audio quality, then please do check out that video from yesterday, which is in the Thoughts at 3 Parables playlist. It's there on our videos on YouTube. Please do watch that and comment on that if you would like to, because Ellie and Jordan redid that after they broadcast live yesterday. And we are trying some new software today. As you'll see, we've got a snazzy little kind of sort of header thing up here, over there somewhere. And we've got a logo down here. We should have a scrolling banner at the bottom as well, which is cool. We've not had that before. And I think I can put up some comments as well. So, for example, I'm going to try and put up this comment from one of our team leaders who is watching. Oh, no, that's not our team leader. That's somebody else. That's Kaylee May saying hi. Hi, Kaylee May. Nice to see you. Really great to have you watching with us. Here's the one from our team. There's Karis. Look. Hi, Karis. It's great to have you with us today. Wonderful that you could watch along with everybody else. So when you get this question in a moment, please add your answer in the comments and we will stick it up on the screen. Today, we are continuing our series on parables, and we are going to be telling you the story of the prodigal son. But before we do that, we have the question for you as normal today. And today's question is, what is the most disgusting thing that you have eaten? What is the most disgusting thing that you have ever eaten? Have a chat with the person that you're watching with. Tell them, ask them what is the most disgusting thing they've ever eaten. Be kind. If the person who made it for you, that food for you, is in the room, then obviously be gentle, be sensitive, be kind, because they might have to cook for you again. But yeah, talk about, and please share on the comments as well. What is the most disgusting thing that you have ever eaten? I said to you on Monday, didn't I, that my parents worked overseas when I was little, and I traveled back and forth from the UK to Papua New Guinea. And I tell a story when we ask this question in schools about the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten. Now, from memory, I think it was me that ate this, but it might well have been another member of my family. I'm not sure. But we went to a kind of nighttime cookout. We used to go to lots of these in Papua New Guinea. They called them, what do they call them? Mumus or something like that. I think they were calling them, like little feasts in the night where all the community would gather together and they would cook things and share food with one another. People would bring stuff. And on one occasion at one of these feasts, I was tucking into, it was quite dark because it was nighttime. It was at someone's house outside. And I just was eating this thing that I thought it tasted a bit crunchy, tasted a bit like sort of slightly burnt chicken. And I just ate it. And afterwards, I was told actually what I had eaten was roast cockroach. Pretty disgusting, right? Roast cockroach. You know, those little creatures that crawl around on the floor, the things that apparently if nuclear fallout happened, they would be the only things to survive. Apparently, I ate one of those. Now, I'm remembering the story as me eating it. It might well have been one of my family, so apologies, Claire or Dom, if you're watching. If it was actually you that ate it and I'm not giving you the credit, I apologize for that. But that was the thing that I can remember was the most disgusting thing that I've eaten. We're going to check some of the comments now and see what people are saying. Let's have a look here. So we've got quite a few people responding actually, which is great. So let's have a look and see. We've got Neil Elliott, who's saying that the most disgusting thing they've eaten is broccoli. Broccoli. I want to check the spelling on that one, but that's very good. Ellie is saying that she has eaten M&Ms in ketchup. M&Ms with why would you even do that, Ellie? M&Ms with ketchup, not a good combination. We've got here, so who else have we got? Let's have a look. Oh, this is pretty grim. Lily saying that her sister went to China a couple of years ago and ate a cow's udder. That is pretty disgusting. A cow's udder. Oh, I wonder how they served that, whether it was roast or boiled. I don't know. We got another one here. Oh, Neil's back again saying that his mum once ate a slug. Oh, my life. A slug, really? Was it fried? What was it? Was it just live? Did it just crawl into her mouth one night when you were camping? That's disgusting. Oh, anyway, not sure about that one. I don't think I would want to eat that. We've got Charlie saying Brussels sprouts. Lots of people would agree that Brussels sprouts are disgusting. I actually love Brussels sprouts. I think you can never have too many Brussels sprouts, but Charlie doesn't like them. This is the face that he pulled when he ate one on Christmas once. Something like that. Anyway, these are really great examples of things that people are eating. Apparently, the cow's udder was raw. That is grim, disgusting. Anyway, well, there we go. We've got some great comments, great answers to that of disgusting things that people have eaten. In today's story, we will hear about a young lad who had to eat some disgusting things. And the story is called Running Away. It's from the Jesus Storybook Bible by Sally Lloyd-Jones. And it has is about a boy. Where's my? Oh, it's here on the shelf. Oh, look at that. It's about a boy. A son, really. He was probably an adult son by this point, not a young boy, as some people think in the story. And he left his father. Now I'm going to try and tell you the story. Use it. Sorry, Lily's saying capital letters. Down with the sprouts. Yes, very good, Lily. We're going to try and tell you this story. When we get to the part where the son has to eat the disgusting food. See if you can imagine in your mind that thing that you have eaten that is the most disgusting and what he must have been feeling as he ate that food. Now, I have got some different props next to me, which you can't see, which I'm going to try and tell you the story with. It could get a little bit crazy, so apologies for that. I'm going to do my best. And then after the story, I'm going to tell you a real life story and then set you today's challenge. So today is called Running Away. It's from Luke chapter 15, and it's from the Jesus Storybook Bible. Jesus told this story about a boy who ran away. Once upon a time, there was a boy and his dad. Now, for the dad, because I'm going to play the boy, for the dads, just so you don't get confused, this is what I'm going to wear when it's the dad's part. Okay, it's a nice kind of dad wig. So it was a boy and his dad. Now, one day, the boy gets to thinking, maybe if I didn't have my dad around telling me what to do, what's good for me all the time, I'd be happier. He's spoiling my fun, the boy thinks. Does my dad really want me to be happy? Does my dad really love me? Well, the boy had never thought this before, but suddenly he doesn't know. So the son goes to his father and says, Dad, I'm better off without you. I can look after myself. Just give me my share of your money. Now, the father is sad, but he won't force his boy away. That's probably not going to stay on my head. He won't force his boy away. So he gives his son what he wants. Loads of money. Check that out. The son takes the money and goes on a long journey to a far off country. And everything's wonderful and perfect for a while. He can do what he wants. He can go wherever he wants. He can be whoever he wants. He is the boss. He is free. He is able to spend his money as he wants to. Very nice. But sometimes he gets a strange homesick feeling in his stomach, in his heart. But then all he does is he just eats more. Or drinks more. Or goes to more parties. Until that homesick feeling goes away. But soon his money runs out. And so do his friends. Here's one of his friends. Because his money is gone, they don't want to be with him anymore. And so they leave him. He decides that he will get a job. He gets the only job that he can find, which is feeding pigs. Here's my pig feeding hat. And here's a pig. There is a famine in the land, and there's no food for him. One day, he gets so hungry that he even tries eating some of the piggy food. What am I doing? He says, as if he is woken from a nightmare. He spits it out of his mouth. My father is rich, he said to the nearest pig. And here I am eating food in a pigsty. Ugh. He wipes his mouth off. He leaves his job. He dusts himself down and he decides he is going to go home. But as he starts off for home, he begins to worry. Dad won't love me anymore. He'll think I've been too bad. He won't want me for his son anymore. And so he practices his I'm sorry speech. All this time, what he doesn't know is that day after day, his dad has been there, standing on his porch, straining his eyes, looking into the distance, waiting for his son to come home. He just can't stop loving his son. He longs for the sound of his boy's voice. He can't be happy until he gets him back. And the son is still a long way off, but his dad sees him coming. And so what does he do? Will he fold his arms and frown and shout at his son and say, that's not right, that'll teach you, just you wait, young man? Of course not. Well, that's not how this story goes. His dad leaps off the porch, runs down the hill, through the gap in the hedge, up the road. Before his son can even begin his I'm sorry speech, his dad runs to him, wraps his arms around him. Hang on, I've got another son here. Wraps his arms around him and can't stop kissing him. And that makes his son happy. Let's have a party, his dad shouts. I've got another party popper here. See how this one works. Oh, is it going to go? It might not go this one. Oh, yes, great, that went. Nice. Let's have a party. My son is home. He ran away, but now he is back. I lost him, but now I have him. He was dead, but now he is alive. And Jesus told the people who were listening, he said, I'm telling you this story to show you what God is like and to show people what they are like. God is like the dad who couldn't stop loving his son. And people are like the son who said, does my dad really want me to be happy? He wanted to show people that God loves them so they could know that however far they run, however well they hide, however lost they were, it wouldn't matter, because God's children can never run too far or be too lost for God to find them. It's a fantastic story. And actually, I don't know about you, whether you've ever run away, but my wife, Lucy, always tells me stories of when she was little, when she was younger. And she said whenever she would get in a grump with her mum or dad, she would say that she was going to run away to Australia. And she would go outside, well, she'd put her coat on, she'd go out the front door, slam the door, and then sit on the step outside her house, still having a grump. And then after a while, she says her sister Vicky would come and open the door, see if Lucy was all right, say, you know, you've forgotten to pack your stuff for Australia, you probably need some things to go on that long a journey. And then she'd leave the door just open a little bit, and after a while Lucy would decide she wanted to go inside, and her parents would say to her, oh, do you have a nice trip to Australia? Did you have fun? And then she'd say sorry, and she'd realize that actually she wanted to be at home. So I don't know about you, whether you've ever thought about running away or whether you ever have tried to run away. But in the story we heard today, we can know that no matter how lost we are, however far we've run away, we can never have run too far or be too lost for God to stop loving us. Now, this week's challenge, or this week's challenges, all through the week, we've been asking you to make your own versions of these stories. You remember that we did the lost sheep on Monday, and we've got this fantastic piece of craft work here, which is a lost sheep there. This isn't one that's been sent in, but it's one that we make in schools. This is our example of what we do in school sometimes. So your recreations of our stories don't need to be like amazingly artistic. Just make something and send it to us. You can see on my wall behind me, I've got some different things that people have sent. Someone sent me a watermelon. Someone sent me a nice picture of me. Someone sent me another poster there saying God's done it all, which is very nice. But what we would like you to do is to recreate the stories that we're telling you this week. And today's challenge is to recreate the story in Play-Doh. You'll notice I've got lots of pots of Play-Doh here, and I've been trying to have a go at making some of the characters from the story. And so here we've got the dad. There's the dad. There we go. And we've also got the son. There's the son out of Play-Doh. And I made a little pig as well, look, like that. And what I could do is I could put these things together and maybe do stop animation or take photos or whatever to tell the story. And what's your challenge is today, actually, if you would like to, you can join in with our assemblies by creating your own version of this story out of Play-Doh and take a photo of it, send it to us. Our email is schools@southamptoncitymission.co.uk. And if you send that to us by email, we can print it, we can stick it on the wall behind me, and we can put it on our Instagram challenge as well. So today's challenge is Play-Doh. See if you can recreate that story with Play-Doh. Send those examples to us by 1 o'clock tomorrow, and we will show them tomorrow, or Ellie will show them tomorrow. Before I tell you about that, I'm going to say a prayer. And at the end, if you'd like to agree with my prayer, then you can say Amen. If you'd like to just take a moment to be quiet, you might want to close your eyes or hold your hands open. Anyway, anything you want to do, you can sit or stand, it doesn't matter. Just be quiet for a moment. And if you'd like to agree, you can say Amen at the end. Dear God, thank you that you are different to us and that you don't love in the same way that we love. But you love us with a wonderful, never stopping, never giving up, unbreaking, always and forever love. Help us to know that we can never run too far, never hide too well, never get too lost for you to find us. May we live every day of our lives like that son who came home, aware of how much you have forgiven us, even before we say sorry. If you'd like to agree, you can say Amen. Now, tomorrow's session is going to be at the same time, 3 o'clock. Tomorrow is the Thursday, the 16th of April. And Ellie is going to be with us, and she is going to be telling the story of the two builders. That's the foolish builder and the wise builder. And I know for sure there is going to be some fun in that story as well. I think she's got a water pistol. I think she's going to be squirting someone. I wonder who that could be. It's not me, but it is going to be someone. So join us tomorrow for that assembly on our YouTube channel, 3 o'clock. And on Friday, what we're going to do, because we've got this new fancy software that we are using at the moment, we are going to try live broadcasting to Facebook as well as to YouTube to see whether we get some more viewers that way. So that's going to be Facebook Friday this week. We're going to try and multi-stream and see how that goes. But do please send us your plasticine, your Play-Doh models of today's story, Running Away. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow when Ellie tells you the story of the two builders. Just going to share a couple of comments now on the stream to see what people are saying. We've got lots of people saying amen. Oh, we've got people saying they haven't run away. People saying that they think the Play-Doh pig is cute. Thanks, Michelle. I really appreciate that. I spent all of about 30 seconds making that. Lily saying she doesn't have Play-Doh. If you don't have Play-Doh, Lily, don't worry. Use whatever materials you've got. You could draw a picture. You could take a photo. Use junk modeling. Whatever it is, you can just take a picture and send it to us and we'll share it tomorrow. Neil saying he does have Play-Doh, so we look forward to seeing your Play-Doh models tomorrow. Ellie is hoping that you will watch tomorrow. There we go. Ellie is hoping you can watch. She's got some little squirty water things there. Bit of a clue as to what's going to happen. We hope you have a fantastic afternoon and rest of your day. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. See you soon.